Hello. While the music is going completely melancholy, I am already feeling like I need to sneeze again. I'm still sick, but it's getting better, I think. Um, yeah. We're gonna continue on. I hope we're gonna close out the Academia Showdown today. So we got that out of the way. Also, I'm interested in how it's gonna end. I hope I can bet on Lila, but what do I know? I was thinking of making a prediction for who's gonna win, but I think that's a bad idea because it's not random. Yeah, so that's what we're probably gonna do in a bit. But let's start with the dailies real quick. We're nearly at a daily, so let me just change the scenery. There we go. And hey Mont, how you doing? Hope you're having a great Monday. I assume you guys don't have holidays right now, so actually curious that you managed to come here. Or that anyone is able to come here at all. So yeah, we're gonna do the dailies real quick. Then I've seen that Baiju's demo is released, so we're gonna take a look at that. Then we're gonna do the academia thing, and then I'm probably gonna head out real quick again so I can hopefully get some rest in. How are you? Still a bit sick, but overall it's getting better. Yahoo! This is hella loud. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. If you didn't see it. Yeah. So I'm still a bit sick, but I hope it will be over next time. So let's see. Ah, there he is. Or she. Ah. I was also I had a few things that I was thinking of doing today. One was playing like one of the world quests. Then I thought, no, you're so sick. You're not gonna do a lot of reading. That just won't work. The second option was playing Road 96, which is a cool game that I've never played. But then I thought, you know what? I'm probably better off just resting a bit more. I'm not even sure what I wanted to play yesterday anymore. I was trying to play a game yesterday, and I thought, okay, I'm just gonna do a little chill moment for a bit to relax my eyes and stuff. So I took my chair and did this for 5 minutes, and I woke up at 6 a.m. in the morning. So that worked out. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna do the stuff that I've planned for today, which is relatively chill, and then we're gonna call it because my body's just not able to. How am I supposed to get up there? Am I? Do I need to climb? Oh, I'm way too lazy for that. Why do they do that to me? Oh, well, so much to climbing. Anyways. Hello, y'all.
Behold, bow your head.
Well, that was overkill. Oh, I'm not sure. That's the thing. Like, my brain is not able to comprehend anything. Yeah. Hey, Mosh. If I didn't say that before, I can't remember. Hello. Your little task was completed. Hey, Fighting Spirit. How you doing? I'm a little bit stressed at Genshin. So today's not a very... What do you mean with stressed at Genshin? Explain, please. Stressed at Genshin. That sounds... I don't know. So many quests. Ah, get used to it. Ah. Got your constellation, like all of it? C6? Nice, nice. That looks like bye-bye Nahida. Oh, you didn't get her? Oh, oh no. How many pulls didn't you already lose one? 5 banners, 50 pull, all different 5 stars. Yikes. Where's the quest? Am I blind? I guess that's a yes. Ah, there it is. Let's clear them out.
Judgment.
Waiting for Wanderer oh, I need to. Sorry, I need to turn down the game volume. Ah. Waiting for Wanderer rerun. I am not sure how soon that's gonna happen.
Yeah. Shiver.
But you can hope, of course. But yeah, he's worth it. Especially if you need a DPS character with cool move and stuff. I just never, like, I haven't really built him. He's level 60, doesn't really have artifacts, and still deals a lot of damage, like, compared to, like, most of my characters. I've seen him do, like, 10 times the damage mine is doing, so... yeah, he's good. But I'm not sure when he's gonna rerun. I don't see it happening anytime soon. I lost hope to my wishes, oh no. Wishes are temporary. They will come back. Oh no, it's one of the chasing ones, right? No? Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh no, that's not fine. Whoop. And there we go. Credit card is the only way. Yeah, I mean, no, but it is one way. One very efficient way. Huh. Seems like someone is in trouble. Ah, must suck to be you. Anyways. There should be one more here, right? Just gonna stack primals. I mean... it's a good idea. Doesn't really work out for me, at least. Every time we reach like 10k, it starts to go down for some reason. I don't know why. Using cards while you try to start a family? No, it's not good. You just gotta get your priorities in order. Like, what is more important? Genshin or your family? Like, it's a very easy equation. Genshin, of course, takes the priority and the rest you can use on your family. It's not that hard. Come on. There we go. Cut it off, please. No. I hate this floaty ghost thing. Oh, there we go. Okay. Clear those out so my dailies won't completely overflow. I think we unlock another key, so that's good. Marriage is a trap. Don't don't waste your life. Yikes. The divorce gang is
Ad Astra Abyssal.
taking over.
Thank you for completing today's.
Okay, so I'm gonna mute my microphone real quick. You guys know what's gonna happen. See you in 10 seconds. The taste of oxygen in my nose is perfect. I love it. Okay, so before we jump into the one thing that I wanted to jump into, where am I? Why am I gone again? Why am I gone every single time I touch this? Okay, there we go. Let's take a look at Baiju's trailer real quick. Well, not trailer, demo thing. I'm expecting some heavy metal shit. Baiju is also against marriage, by the way. Just so you know. What resolution is this? Yuck. There we go. Oh wait, let me mute Genshin's music real quick. I want to have the full dubstep experience once it comes in. there we go. Give me dubstep. He's... What are you trying to do? Damn. He did some chi blocking.
It seems this elixir has attracted some difficult customers.
Belligerence and avarice. For these vices, I'm afraid I can offer no cure.
A good beating ought to do it.
Oh yeah, there's the dubstep. What is he attacking with? Is he throwing like cards with his fingers? What is he? No, he's just using his hands to cast snakes and stuff. You know, he put in so little effort into these attacks. Oh wait, why do I hit myself? There we go. He did that like with a flick of his wrists. I'm pretty sure he's not using all of his power, which would once again say he's a pretty powerful person, which might be a pretty powerful harbinger, question mark, you know? That could work. I won't stop believing into that stupid theory. Call me ignorant or whatever.
Flowers wither, so does life fade. There's no escaping it.
Hand over the elixir, or you die tonight!
My mortality is no one's concern but mine.
Ooh, he can get angry. Angry.
Remember, health comes first.
He must be a healer, right? Wouldn't make much sense if he weren't.
Taking a turn for the better.
He really likes doing that. I hope that's one of his attacks, somehow. Oh, okay.
Dr. Baiju, the dew. Here you go.
This remedy is powerful, yet painstaking to concoct. Ineffective without moonlight dew as a potentiator, but just a drop will cure Gui's cold in no time.
Cold medicine? You came all the way out here for cold medicine?
You didn't check before seeking to steal it? I have serious concerns for your cognitive health.
The first round of treatment has clearly failed. Let's try... a stronger dose.
For all they knew, this could have been like a cooking pot. This could have just been a cooking pot and they tried to steal like some stew. How stupid. Classic treasure hoarders. The tragedy. Yeah. Where was the one scene? There. Look at it again. A mirror image. This must be representing the Harbinger version and his hardworking version in Liye, trying to cover his real identity. You can also see that this hair is greener than this one, implying that his real hair shade is black. Obviously, he must be the Harbinger in that case. This is some very obvious hinting that we're trying to get played here. Obvious. So obvious. Can't hide it from me. But yeah, I assume he's gonna be fun. But I'm curious how his quest is gonna play out, because it's probably gonna be a very normal quest without anything to do with like harbingers and stuff. But I'm gonna interpret everything, everything to be to make him out to be a harbinger. That's my entire job. Traveler is a Dendro DPS? I think so. I would call him a DPS, but I guess he's also... Yeah, Dendro is a very supportive kind of element anyways. Did I collect my thingy already? Get me sound back. We go. Yep, we collected it. Okay. If he's not gonna be the Harbinger, I'm gonna make him the Harbinger. Oh, believe me, I'm gonna, I don't know. I'm gonna frame him somehow. And if it's the last thing I do. Okay, so I think one thing, before I forget it, collect that stupid key. There we go. And now we can collect that real quick. Okay. You forgot Alhaitham? Is that what is Alhaitham? He's a Dendro DPS? Yeah, okay, true. But I feel like all Dendro characters have some sort of like support abilities, just through them applying the element. Okay, so we're going to the gate. If I remember correctly, Lila, Tainari are in the first place, and Wanderer are still at 0 points.
It feels like something's been on your mind this entire time.
Probably that ghost story. Yep. As I know.
Traveler, Paimon.
Oh, Candace.
I finally found you.
Finally? Did something happen?
Don't you feel like there's something off about this year's Academia Extravaganza? When Candace and I were at the cafe earlier, we might have caught sight of some mercs on business. Thing is, they were disguised as tourists here to shop. But no disguise can mask the stench of blood. Just from their suspicious looks, I bet they do dirty work like kidnapping or assassinations.
We eavesdropped on them for a while. Their target seems to be someone called Sachin.
Sachin?
Sachin.
Isn't it the person who Karina mentioned during the opening ceremony?
I don't remember.
He's apparently the sponsor behind the competition prizes and the Diadem of Knowledge, but he hasn't shown himself at all.
Sounds like a rich person, all right. It makes sense now. The Eremites have been struggling to make ends meet recently, so a lot of groups have been doing private work that involves the rich.
AKA stealing, okay.
In
Yeah,
their
fine.
words, one gig sets you up for half a year. Just one job like this nets them enough mora to take it easy for a while.
The extravaganza has brought many tourists to Sumeru City all at once, so it's likely that they took advantage of the bustle to sneak in. Dia and I wanted to directly capture them, but they were on guard and made some excuse to slip away.
I would have tied him up if it wouldn't have caused a scene. Who's legally supposed to take care of this kind of thing? The Matra or the Core of 30?
I would say the core of 30, but I don't know shit.
If Sino were here, he'd definitely get involved. Why don't we head over to the Academia and tell Amatra? Thanks a million, you two.
Not at all. It was coincidence on our part as well.
Yeah, don't sweat it. The Eremites' reputation is gonna get even worse if these scumbags succeed. But this is Sumeru City. Candace and I don't have as much freedom to act here, so we're leaving this in your hands.
Got it.
Should you require our aid, come find us at the cafe.
Very responsible.
Paimon's noticed that something's bugging you. Is it the extravaganza? 'Cause Paimon's starting to think that there's more than meets the eye here, too. But thinking like this isn't doing anything. Let's just go find Amatra.
I don't know what Paimon is talking about. But besides the thing, oh well, I guess something is really fishy with good old Scaramouche or Wanderer or Head Guy. Head Guy, right? Should go with Head Guy. Something is fishy with him. Oh, I love this ability to sprint so fast. It's so good.
Hey, isn't that the Matra we investigated Siraj with?
I think so, yeah.
Hello, both. It's been a while. Do you have any issues to report?
You tell him about the situation with Dia and Candice.
Someone's planning to kidnap Sachin. Goodness. Though I suppose it's not all that surprising. The growing popularity of the extravaganza has given him quite the reputation boost as its sponsor. He's seen as one of these super rich types.
They should, like, kidnap this self-proclaimed billionaire that's somewhere in the city. He's probably a good case.
Well, since he's got a target on his back now, shouldn't you send some people to protect him?
To tell you the truth, we've thought about doing just that. However, Sachin apparently prefers to spend most of his time out doing field work, and hardly ever comes back to Sumeru City. No one has been able to contact him.
Does he even exist?
Our only lead is something he once said. Each time the Inter-Darshan championship is held, I will be watching from close by to choose a suitable person to inherit my estate. Assuming he remains committed to that promise, then he must be right here in the city somewhere. I suspect that the Eremites in question must have heard about that as well, and decided to come here and try their luck.
So they shouldn't know where Sachin is either, right?
I would assume not. Anyway, Mahamatra Saino is still on vacation, so I'll handle this. Don't you worry. A couple of kidnappers aren't gonna get very far in Sumeru City these days. I have my
Sure.
ways of forcing them out into the open.
To be honest, the Matra are at least not as incapable as the other kind of national police that we've come to know so far. But
All of that said,
I wouldn't say they're
if you're
strong.
interested in Sachin's story, why don't you try tracking him down as well? The sooner we ascertain his whereabouts, the quicker we can act to ensure his safety. I mean, you could task all the Matra and the whole Corps of 30 with someone's protection, but if the client doesn't show themselves, there's nothing we can do to help them.
Fair point. Guess we should start searching for him too, but where should we start?
Do they have any information we can use?
None, I'm afraid. He's never committed any crimes or broken academic protocol, so we don't have a very detailed file on him. I've heard that Alhaitham has now stepped down from his post as acting Grand Sage
Oh,
and is
okay.
back to being the scribe again.
Congratulations to
Maybe
your
it's worth checking to see if he knows
demotion.
anything.
Good idea! Okay, we'll head back to the extravaganza venue and see if we can find him.
Who's the new sage then? Well, just gotta look around and see what happens. And the funny seeing how Genshin started where we are now. Yeah, very, very different position. Still, people don't seem to recognize us a lot, so that's still weird. Nilu is chilling down here. That's about it.
Hey, Nilu, have you seen Alhaitham anywhere?
Alhaitham? Why, what is it?
We're trying to track down someone and we need him to pull up some records for us.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I don't know where he went. He's always the first to leave after the competition ends, and he never tells anyone where he'll be going.
Home? Question mark?
Yeah, actually, that sounds about right for him.
Let me think. To be honest, he doesn't seem very interested in the extravaganza, so he probably doesn't stick around longer than he has to. To him, being a commentator is just extra work he was roped into. Do you guys know of any places he'd go after work?
I don't know about him going to a tavern, but maybe just home?
Ooh, maybe. Paimon remembers that his house isn't that far from here, so we might as well check it out.
Okay. Maybe we can meet Kaveh. No, never mind. Maybe. No, we're a bit further away. Maybe we can meet Kaveh as well. Who knows? Maybe they're just chilling on a couch watching TV as a normal couple. Hi, Chu. Mont. Oh, Mont, you were here. You can't hide that. Start playing Genshin when it was updated 2.4. Yeah, I think you mentioned that. How far have you come at this point? Are you... I think last time you were at the edge of Sumeru, right? Oh, Hydro Proxy. Okay, okay, that's fair. I'm wrong. That's not his house, that's actually a tavern. Anyways. Also, hi Proxy. Hope you're having a splendid Monday. That's also not. Oh god, my brain is my brain is like at 2% power right now. I have the patience of a. What has a low patience? A goldfish? A goldfish is kind of overused. Something else. Knock knock.
Let's try knocking.
Knock.
No answer? Maybe no one's home.
Knock harder.
Hello? Oh, hey, Thumb? Are you in? We need your help with something.
Oh, it's you two?
That's not I'll hate them,
Oh,
but
Kaveh, you're home.
Come on in, I'll get the door for you.
I guess it makes sense that you didn't open. But still, we kind of want Al Haytham, not Kaveh. But maybe he knows where he is.
We didn't hear a peep when we first knocked. We thought no one was home.
Well, I can't be too careful. If someone from the academia came here looking for Alhaitham, and I opened the door for them without thinking, before long the whole city would know that I'm living here.
Which would be tragic. Pure tragedy here.
Conscientious about this, huh?
Yeah, that would ruin his entire life.
So, what happens if someone comes inside looking for him while you're at home?
It's fine, as long as I stay in my own room. Anyway, why would someone just barge in here looking for him?
Oh,
Most
you never
people have
know.
better things to do.
Fair enough. So do you know where he is at the moment?
What do you think? Who knows what he does in his free time? All that matters to me is that he's out of the house.
You have a quarrel or something?
I wouldn't call it that. He's just incapable of saying anything pleasant at all.
Fair.
I told him how the second round went. I won the lot draw, remember? Because of good karma, of course. My luck's on the rise.
True.
But him, being him... You wouldn't believe what he said after I was done talking! You're always quick to remind me that you're my upperclassman, and yet you do not problem solve in the manner becoming of an upperclassman. This begs the question of why we attach prestige to seniority at all. What does he mean, manner becoming of an upperclassman? What, am I supposed to earn the title of upperclassman now?
Well, first of all, that was a good impression. Props to you. And second of all, what the fuck is wrong with Latham?
And he didn't stop there. He said, I'd encourage you to reflect on why you've ended up having to rely on luck every round. Frankly, it's incomprehensible to me how you've managed to make it to this age without acknowledging the proverbial elephant in the room of your life.
Yikes. That's when people answer too much with logic. It's not helpful for friendship.
Yeah, that does sound like
well.
something Alhaitham would say.
I've had it with him. Every time I talk to him, it's the same way. He finds a way to infuriate me every single time. Anyway, the disdain is very much mutual between us, so I'll be moving out as soon as possible. I'm actually packing my things right now. He'll have to get used to doing his own cleaning and tidying from now on. See those perfectly hung paintings on the walls? They're coming with me too. If his life wasn't utterly devoid of artistic sensibility already, it certainly will be after today.
Unfortunately, I don't think he will mind.
Wait, you're moving out already? But the competition isn't even over
Oh,
yet.
true, yeah, what?
How can you
How?
afford it?
Well, obviously I can't just yet. I'm just packing early to get ahead of the game.
What if you don't win? You currently have 1 point. You need to get 3 points in the next one. And everyone else with 3 points needs to get 0. And the people with 2 points probably can't get another 2 as well. I haven't done the math, but I think it's pretty unlikely.
I've got my new place picked out already. The moment I have my hands on the prize money, I'm going to buy it and move my things right in. It'll take me 3 days tops to move out of here for good. I now know what I have to do to achieve this goal. No matter what happens in the third round, I will win. I will emerge triumphant. You'll see.
We'll see.
Well, we'll be rooting for you. But are you sure you'll be alright?
In what way?
Layla said that she thinks you'll get caught up in internal conflict.
Yeah.
Meaning what exactly? Oh, don't tell me you think I have serious personality flaws too.
Oh, we didn't say that. But think about it. You say you want to win, but you also turned Farozan down when she offered to give you her points. Plus, you took it upon yourself to help those desert foxes.
Yeah, true. Doesn't seem like he's super eager to get out of here.
Wait, what's so unusual about all that? I gave you my reasons. I would have felt guilty otherwise. Where's the conflict in that?
Why would you feel guilty? That's the question.
Well, when you put it like that, yes, why indeed? It's a good question. I guess it's just in my nature. Plus, if I just did nothing, then there'd be no escaping the blame if something bad came of it later down the line.
But thinking like that all the time must make your life so exhausting. Not to mention that by helping out, you put yourself at risk. Fainting in the middle of the desert, for example. Was that really worth it?
Probably not. He could be dead, just like Tainari. Rest in peace, Tainari. We loved you.
It's complicated. Look, let's maybe leave this conversation for another time. What was it you needed Alhaitham's help with, anyway?
He needs to help us track down Sachin.
Sachin?
Yes.
He did actually mention a Sachin recently.
Damn, that's a badass cat. I don't know why they do that. Sometimes I know a few fish tank owners with cats, and that's really common. Somehow people need to be able to stop that, and I don't know why it's so hard. I don't know, but can't you just put a lid on top of it? Is that not possible? Seems like an easy fix, but I might be wrong.
I remember he brought a few documents home that day. He was thinking out loud as he looked through them, making some notes and doodling as he went. He even suggested that I
forgot
should
to
take
close
a
the
look,
top.
but I
Damn.
didn't.
Okay.
Give me a moment. Let me go find them.
The cat probably didn't even eat it, right? Just killed it and then threw it in some corner. If the other experiences I had of that is like anything similar. Usually they don't even eat it, which is even sadder. No, the cat is fat too. No. No. Bad.
Ah, this is the one. Here, take it.
You sure he'd be okay with this?
With taking liberties? He's certainly okay with helping himself to my beer whenever he pleases. And anyway, he did ask me if I wanted to read his notes. I didn't see the point at the time, so he just left them on the side. He doesn't leave documents lying around unless he's okay with other people reading them. It's fine, I promise.
Cool, if you say so. Okay, let's see what he's got on Sachin.
You say so, then we'll read his diary. Fine. Sachin was born to a wealthy family, and his father Rajput was a renowned merchant in Sumeru with many properties to his name. At the age of 9, Sachin enrolled in the Vahumana and achieved excellent grades. Ah, so proud of him. At the age of 15, he completed all his courses and graduated first in class. At age 15? Wait, at the age of 9 he enrolled in the academia, what the hell? Anyways, at the age of 16, Sachin ventured out and began to research the local environment and customs. His travel took him throughout Sumeru's rainforest and deserts. When Sachin was 23 years old, his father Rajput passed away. Sachin returned to Sumeru City to take over his father's business and spent 2 years here. At the end of 25, Sachin once again ventured into the desert to conduct his field research. Records show that he traveled with a caravan and lived in Aru village for a period of time. At the age of 32, Sachin returned to Sumeru City. He looked withered and weary, his mental state in shambles. His mental state in shambles. Much speculation amongst outsiders, but Sachin locked himself in a room and did not respond. At the age of 33, Sachin entrusted all of his properties to the academia and pledged to donate all the proceeds to the academia. Damn. He then wrote a contract regarding the use of the proceeds and the property ownership. Following is an excerpt quoted from Sachin when the contract was signed. A minimum of 30% of the revenue generated from the business will be used to fund prizes for the Inter-Darshan competition, which will encourage young prodigies to actively participate in the competition. And from all we know, the competition is very academia focused, so that makes a lot of sense. I will also be donating my entire collection to the most prominent item of which, the Diadem of Knowledge, which we've seen already, will serve as a symbol of great honor in the Inter-Darshan Championship. There we go. Only the winner of the competition may wear it. In addition, the Academia is only given the right to maintain and manage the properties. My properties. Ownership of them does not belong to the Academia, nor does it belong to me. Each year when the Inter-Darshan Championship is held, I will keep a close eye on each candidate. If I particularly identify with a participant, I will reveal myself. Okay. I guess we're probably gonna get to see him then. I will then bequeath, whatever, all of my wealth to this individual whom I judge worthy of my acknowledgement. They will have the usage rights of all assets and proceeds under my name. I hope the person will respect any and all decisions made by the person. After the contract came into effect, Sachin returned to the desert to continue his investigation, but there has been no word from him since. Many claim to have seen him in the desert, but none of such claims have been verified. 20 years have been passed since then. So he is 53. So it could be the guy that we've seen. Probably is the guy that we've seen, actually. And give me 1 second, I need to do something. You know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm back in the world of the breathing, living people. Ah, my poor nose.
That was a lot of information. Paimon's getting a headache.
Gotta dry my cat into the bed? Oh no. Well, I don't know if cats also smell as bad as dogs when they're wet, but good luck.
So, to sum up, Sachin put the Academia in charge of managing his estate and went off to do research, right?
Mm-hmm.
He even said that if he really liked one of the contestants, he wouldn't just give them a reward, but his entire estate as well. Oh, that must be worth heaps and heaps of mora.
What? Are you serious?
Maybe you should have read it.
All of
Just
Sachin's
saying.
wealth, that's more than I could spend in a lifetime, surely. Heck, if I got chosen, I'd be able to pay off all my debts, then buy a new place, and still have cash to burn. I could build another Palace of Alcazar's array, except this time, I'd make it 10 times bigger.
And afterwards you'd be 10 times broker.
Oh, then there's that new project in Port Ormos, of course. The bridge renovation. To do it properly would take upwards of...
Hey, snap out of it! You're getting way ahead of yourself there, mister!
You're right. First I need to focus on winning and moving out of this place.
Huh? Wait a moment. There's a loose slip of paper tucked in between these pages. Did Alhaitham write this? It looks like he was jotting ideas down as he was thinking things over. Let's see. Two phrases have been circled. Sachin, dead or alive, unknown. And diadem of knowledge.
Is that helpful?
Some of this stuff is just plain incomprehensible. Is this written in some other language?
Let me see. Huh. I recognize this script. Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. That's a rough translation anyway. I can't guarantee it's 100% accurate.
Can you translate what it means, please? Like, I'm lost here.
There's another smaller line of text underneath. Huh. Why would he bring that up?
Wow, it's so cool that you can actually read this script!
We worked together on a project once when we were students. The title was Decoding the Runes and Architectural Philosophy of the Ruins of King Deshret's Civilization. I had to familiarize myself a little with this script at the time.
Oh, interesting. So, any idea what Alhaitham meant by all this?
Who knows?
Great.
The way his mind works is one of the great mysteries of the world.
Fair enough. Well, guess we've learned all we can here.
Well, yep, let's hope the Matra made some progress.
Yeah, you better catch those crooks. But until then, let's just head out for a stroll.
Yep. Oh, poor Kaveh. Please don't build another palace, no matter how big. Just don't.
Little decisions. What could have been going through his mind when he wrote that?
I do not know. Why don't we just wait in front of the door or inside for Alhaitham? Okay, we're gonna sleep, so we need to find a bush real quick. I think there was one at Catherine's. Am I wrong? Is this one sufficient? Oh yeah, this one is sufficient. Okay, sleep till 7. Let's sleep till 8.
Paimon just heard that the Matra have arrested some Eremites who snuck into the city. Maybe they were the ones plotting to kidnap Sachin.
That would be
Let's go
great.
to the Academia and check with Arav.
Let's teleport to the Academia because I ain't walking up there. Okay. Do you have any information, mister?
Ah, you're here. Sorry, I was just about to send someone to inform you. I only just finished interrogating the suspects.
What did you find out?
Well, lots of unexpected details, let's put it that way. The mercs themselves were surprisingly easy to catch. We just had someone dress up as Sachin and they took the bait.
Huh.
But then it starts to get messy. During the interrogation, we learned that they were hired by Sachin's own child.
What? Why would someone want to kidnap their own father? What's up with that?
I mean... They might not even have any kind of bonding to their father if he just ran away into the desert at some point. They might just want his money.
It's
which is
anybody's
sad,
guess at this
but
point.
you never
In any
know.
event, apparently the guys we caught are just the tip of the iceberg. Most of them are still snooping around outside the city. We're diverting manpower as we speak to try and round them all up. Would you like to come along?
Sure, let's go get to the bottom of all this.
Hey. Is that like the third part now? Yep, okay. Okay, where are they? Kidnapper's camp is somewhere further over there, so let's teleport. Man, Genshin made me so lazy. And Sumeru certainly didn't help. With those stupid teleportation zoom around the place crystals.
Arav, are you sure this is the right place?
Oof.
Something feels off.
Are you sure something
I'm
feels off?
Positive. But I don't understand why they're all unconscious on the ground.
That's not good. Just an estimation, of course, but I think that's not good.
Boss, we got more company.
Look, we were just doing what we were paid to do. You're punishing the wrong people here. You want the real culprit? It's this guy. He hired us to kidnap Sachin.
What happened? Who beat you all up?
Wait, you mean you aren't with them?
With who? Who did this?
First there was this flying brat. Didn't bother asking any questions, just started throwing punches. After that,
Flying
some guy
brat.
wearing green came along and interrogated us for a bit.
Some guy wearing green, that could be I'll hate them for whatever reason. Flying brat. I mean, it could be Paimon, but Paimon wasn't it. I mean, to a certain degree, Dory. Oh, Wanderer, true, that must have been him. What are they plotting? What
I've
is
got the
wrong with them?
confirmation I needed. This is the one who masterminded this whole plot. Jawani, Sachin's son. If you have any questions for him, now's your chance to ask them. When you're done, I'm arresting them all and taking them back to the Academia for further interrogation.
So why did you hire people to kidnap Sachin?
What do you think? 20 years ago, he upped and left to go and live a carefree life, not giving a second thought for my welfare.
I was right,
As if that's
unfortunately.
not bad enough already, he went and put his entire fortune in the care of the Academia, along with a contract saying that one day he'd pass it all on to a genius he admired.
Basically said, I don't care about you. I get it. I would be pissed as well.
That's my
But
inheritance.
still.
By rights. You expect me to sit back and watch it go to someone else? If he won't give me what's mine, I'll just have to take it from him.
But just killing him or whatever, I'm not sure what he was planning to. But killing him wouldn't give him the stuff, right? I think so, at least.
Of course. Didn't he say he would be here somewhere, watching the championship from the shadows? So, I figured I'd get some people to nab him. Then I make him change the contract. And if the Academia doesn't agree to hand over the goods, I make him publicly announce that I'm his chosen genius.
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. But I'm assuming you didn't find him, huh?
No, the old fart knows how to stay hidden. I'll give him that. He's probably cooped up somewhere watching all this go on and laughing to himself. I already thought he'd gone mad 20 years ago. And who knows what a madman's truly capable of.
I mean, for all we know, he could be dead. Just saying. Okay, but what do you know about the Diadem of Knowledge?
Diadem of Knowledge? You mean that thing he donated to the Academia?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can tell you that it's very expensive. He sold a lot of assets to purchase it back in the day. Weird things started happening after he brought it home, too. For example, sometimes we'd hear a high-pitched voice coming from the storage room.
Huh?
Also, before donating it to the Academia, he once shut himself in that same storeroom and researched it non-stop for days.
Okay.
Something was already seriously wrong with him by that point. Nothing he did shocked me.
What do you mean, something wrong with him?
I only have a vague memory of it, since I was very young at the time. But I have the impression that he went out into the desert for research and didn't return for many years. When he finally did return, he was a changed person. He would mumble incomprehensibly and write essays day and night. I asked if I could see what he'd written, but he chased me out of the room. Later, he went out somewhere and took his written essays with him. When he got back, he signed his contract with the Academia.
What did he see? He must know
Part of me wonders
something.
whether he'd already stopped being my father by that point. Perhaps the man we called Sachin was a demon from the desert who was wearing his skin.
Okay, you can stop now. You're creeping Paimon out.
You can believe me or not. Doesn't matter to me. I told you all I know. But if you do see Sachin, tell him this for me. Whatever it is that he's researching out there, he'll always be garbage in my eyes.
Which is fair.
You finished? In that case, come with us. Well, we finally caught the guy behind all this. Thanks for providing us with the critical information. Do you still have any lingering concerns?
Still with the Diadem of Knowledge.
Yeah, Alhaitham's notes do mention that item.
Scribe Alhaitham looked into this matter. Understood. Well, if you believe there to be an issue with the diadem, I'd suggest contacting the organizers and getting them to pause the competitions while we investigate.
That makes sense. Okay then, let's get back to the venue. We need to tell Karina what's going on.
You're not gonna like this. Just saying. But it's probably for the better. Maybe the thing is cursed or something? But even then, why would you set it as a price? Well, anything, Karina. Anyways, Karina. Got bad news.
Karina!
You're finally back. Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you. The third round's already started.
We were out capturing some bad guys who wanted to kidnap Sachin. But that's not important right now. We think there might be something wrong with the Diadem of Knowledge, and we'd like to investigate it.
The diadem? That seems unlikely. The Diadem of Knowledge has been used in every extravaganza over the last 2 decades, always without incident. Why has this come up now?
That's actually a fair point, though. We got some new information, though.
This is pretty serious. Let me think. Okay, here's the situation. The diadem is currently in Mount Ima Forest. We moved it there before the third round began. In the third round, contestants have to go into Mount Ima Forest, find the diadem, bring it back, and place it on the stand. The first person to do this gets 4 points.
Oh, what a stupid one. How stupid is this? If you got like 1 point in the first match, like in any of those 2 matches, you got 1 point, then it really doesn't matter. You get this and you win.
Considering how close the
Wow.
scores are between our contestants, whoever wins this round is very likely to be the winner of the whole competition.
Well, besides the Wanderer.
As such, I suspect competition to be very fierce. He might not make it in time.
Well, we have to give it a shot.
I'll mark the diadem's location for you. Please head there immediately. Let's hope nothing happens.
Alright, let's go! That's weird. The locator stopped working. Is the forest...
Keep talking, Paimon. I'm sorry, I interrupted you so cowardly. I'm sorry. Okay, forest. Well, actually, considering that the diadem is like kind of the most important thing, I could also imagine that if you have 4 points and the other people have 4 points, but you got this one, you would still win. It's so stupid. Paimon choked. I'm sorry, Paimon. I mean, Paimon didn't choke. I made Paimon choke. It was unfair.
Uh-oh. This place looks empty.
Yep, that's
Someone
bad.
already take it? Well, we might as well head back and see if anyone's turned it in.
Well, that was... Hey, okay, wait, this time I need to ensure. Proxy! Thank you for the 2 gifted. Thank you. Thank you for causing emoji explosions everywhere. Thank you very much, it's much appreciated. I'm not sure who did get the ones. Subar and Zuzubir. I think I've seen them around a few times. Whoop. Okay. Let's get there. I'm assuming we're gonna find something over there, otherwise I don't know why it's telling me to go there. Whoop. Come on. No! I guess we can just take the path. Horrific. Like sneezing again. That feeling is horrible. Okay, so what's up here? Something happened? There is something. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
looks like Layla has seized
Ooh.
the diadem.
Come on, win. I don't care
Getting
about
to
if
the
it's
goal
dangerous,
won't
just
be
win.
easy.
Please. Yes, good, good, good. No! Get it back.
That guy enters the fray.
Pretty, pretty.
Yeah, very fitting.
You good ex-guy. Yeah, pretty.
They're fighting for the putty.
Pretty, pretty.
Wait, who threw that? Oh, it's Sino, of course.
Arizon's device has gone haywire.
The competition is heating up. Oh. And here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
Lila, what are you doing? You're just standing there. What is up with him? Damn, he's so overpowered. Holy crap.
It's Kave's toolbox. Throwing the diadem to its owner.
Oh. No, he got it. Poor Lila. Oh, this does not look good though.
Yes, that's right. Put the diadem in place, and you shall gain all you desire.
Who are you? I need you to get out of my head!
I am confident that you will not disappoint me.
But why just now? What about the last years?
What just happened to me? Something's wrong.
That's him. Huh.
At long last, someone to inherit my estate, and with it, my research. Come, Kaveh. Come to me, my child.
Oh, wait, I feel like I know. This guy was watching, but he's watching from inside that device where somehow his consciousness is. Don't question that. And now he decides that it should be Kaveh for some reason, which I don't know.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
I am Sachin. Well, to be precise, I am but a fragment of Sachin's mind. Fate is a curious thing. Seeing you reminds me of another I once met. But you are made of sterner stuff than he, more cognizant of the trials and tribulations of this world. It is you who are worthy to inherit all that I once owned. We meet for the first time, children. But what I mean to say now is of utmost importance. So please, pay attention and bear witness. You have all performed outstandingly in this Inter-Darshan championship. The Academia has many rare talents among its ranks, and you are the creme of the creme.
Are you sure?
But if I were to choose a successor, I would choose you, Kaveh.
Are you sure?
Not only because you were victorious, but also due to our similarities in character.
Are you both financially irresponsible? Is that it?
Me? Similar to you?
Why, yes. Both of us have the misfortune to be idealists, and that is the source of our misery. 28 years ago, I came to the desert and lived there for 8 full years. What do you think I saw there? Alas, endless strife and slaughter, conflict over water sources, robbing of merchant caravans, exploitation of the people relentlessly, day after day. Beyond the wall of Samiel lay a completely different world from the one I knew. The things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately to find a way to save them.
So, did you find a way?
Oh, so he's probably agreeing with him because he, like, for example, took care of those foxes or whatnot. Really? That's okay, fine.
As a Vahumana scholar, I tried to use Vahumana knowledge to find the answer. I researched history and anthropology, performed countless experiments on human nature, and even sought out the scholars living deep in the desert who called themselves the Lost Darshan. But in the end, I found that the answer I sought simply did not exist. It was not possible to simply assign blame for these transgressions to any one party, for the sins are carved into humanity's very nature. Our nature begets conflict, and conflict begets destruction. This is the inexorable truth.
Okay, that is for sure one opinion, but a very nihilistic opinion. But still, what is your goal by giving
The aim of my
that
research
to
was to
him?
draw lessons from history. But what I discovered was that history offers no such guidance. Things can only ever go from bad to worse. After this realization, I could no longer see the meaning in anything that I had ever learned. Consumed by an overwhelming sense of emptiness, I could no longer bear to face life. And so, I decided to bring my life to an end. But before I went through with it, a strange twist of fate led me to come into the possession of this diadem, which has the ability to preserve part of one's consciousness. Into it, I placed my experiences before requesting that the academia manage my estate.
I hope the others can hear him too. That would be really cringe if we're just staring at him.
As I thought.
Okay.
The contract you signed with the Academia was in essence your will. But if you'd given up hope on this world, why did you feel the need to do this?
I mentioned that I had performed a great many experiments concerning human nature. You may regard this as the very last experiment of them all. The Academia has no shortage of genius talents, nurturing the brightest minds of every generation. And so, with a handsome reward to draw out the worthiest of individuals, my hope was that one day I would find one who could untangle the mystery of human nature once and for all.
I see. So you desired a successor who was not only a genius, but who also understood the suffering of ordinary people. Such a person would have a clearer understanding of humanity, society, and the world.
Huh?
But did you ever consider that wealth numbs the human heart to the pain in the world? Even an idealist may be incapable of following through on your wishes after inheriting your wealth.
You are highly intelligent, yet you are not the sort of person who would understand my line of thinking. To me, this is also part of the experiment. Part of my investigation into human nature.
Well, it's great if it's an experiment, but if it fails, you have, like, nothing left. But
whether my successor suffers as a consequence of my research, or succumbs to an indulgence in pleasure-seeking, my research will have progressed.
I mean, I might be wrong, but even, let's say your research is at 70% complete, yeah. It will probably progress through that experience now, so maybe if it fails and doesn't achieve, like, your goal, you'll be at 78. But it's done at that point because you can't do anything more, so it completely failed. And if he does what you want, then yeah, maybe good luck, but why didn't you just try it yourself?
I grieve the fundamental sickness of the world. I regret the unbearable weight of its history. And I lament the research that I failed to complete. And this, Kaveh, my dear child, is why you will be of great utility to me.
You're absolutely certain that you want to give me everything you owned? For me to do with as I please?
I have faith in what I see in you. Now wear the diadem, Kaveh, and complete the journey that I could not.
I mean, if there's nothing more to it when he puts the diadem on, then I'm not worried. Because the worst thing he could do is build like another palace or something. But I'm not feeling too good about this.
Will the verdict I reached cause you suffering? Or will this newfound wealth numb your heart? I look forward to your answer. All of my research materials are being stored at our...
Huh?
I've heard
Well,
enough!
That's one
My life's enough
way.
of a mess already. The last thing I need is more suffering. Keep your Mora. I don't need it. Didn't you say that you saw a lot of people in pain? Well, if that's the case, then your wealth can go to them.
Fair. Was he content with that? Man, this guy's a mysterious person.
I guess that'll be the end of that.
Kaveh.
Are you all right? Any physical discomfort?
I'm fine. Thanks, Tainari. Don't worry about me.
Does he still get enough money to move out? That would be helpful.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Kaveh.
Kaveh may have broken the diadem, but he successfully completed the task prior to that. According to the rules, this makes him the victor of round 3. Points-wise, this also makes him the winner of the Inter-Darshan Championship.
I mean, at least it's him. At least it's him. I would have preferred to have Lila win. At least she got 3 points, so people should be proud of her, I hope.
As the champion and Sachin's personally designated successor, Kaveh has obtained the rights to inherit the entirety of his estate.
Oh, okay, well...
For the avoidance of doubt, can you confirm that it is your intention to donate all of Sachin's wealth?
Can you maybe just keep enough to move out?
Like I said, he thought that the world is a bad place. Well then, let's use what he left behind to change it for the better. Rejecting the world will achieve nothing. He and I, we're not the same.
Yeah. It's like, like giving up on trying to improve things is just... I don't know. I mean, if you give up on a world, then do it like a Chad. But don't give up and put the responsibility on someone else. Like, what kind of asshole move is that? Sorry.
All right. As the scribe, I will make a record of this incident on file. The sages will contact you in person for details on how exactly Sachin's estate is to be used.
That sounds fine. I don't know if his research findings were right, nor would I know how to finish his research for him. But what I do know is that by ending this here, no contestants will have to suffer. We won't be the last. There will be more championships to come.
In 4 years.
And countless future scholars will follow in our footsteps. Sachin's words can only cause pain, but not anymore. No one else has to hear them now. We're all scholars here. I know full well that shutting down his views like this is autocratic and arrogant. Fine by me. I'll bear that responsibility. It's the least I can do. And, well, it's the only thing I can do.
I'm on your side with that. I think he did the right thing. Imagine someone gives you a fortune, but it comes with being depressed. Yeah, that's... I don't know. It's not worth it.
Well said. What you've expressed is a sense of justice and idealism that many aspire to, but few dare follow through with.
Can you use less of... Oh, well, okay.
I say this despite the fact that, in my view, it's quite ridiculous. You have long been aware of what
Stop
your
looking
flaws
down
are,
on
but your
him.
pride alone prevents you from admitting it. Nevertheless, your perspective is well suited to appearing in a victory speech. Contestant Kaveh, on behalf of the organizing committee, it is my honor to congratulate you on your victory.
What? Please. I don't need your insincere praise. Anyway, this isn't the time or place for debates. Keep your commentary focused on the
Yeah,
competition, not my views.
Can we maybe get Nilu to speak? I think it's a better choice. Yeah, there we go.
Congratulations, Kaveh. Also, you'll need to prepare for the award ceremony.
There we go. That works much better.
The ceremony will be held at the main venue. Let's head over and check it out.
I wonder why Scara was so keen on getting that last thing though. He slacked off with all of them. Didn't care about competing at anything. But the last one? Full throttle. I don't know. Seems weird. Out of character. Oh. Crystal fly, be mine, be mine. Thank you. He just wants to fight, probably. That is the best explanation I can think of. And that's not a good sign. But it sounds plausible. For some absurd reason. Oh, let's clear it out real quick. I want to have the chest. Coming in hot.
You can't run.
The wind rises.
I should have probably got Nahida first. There we go. Nope. There we go.
Grog. The Temple of Wisdom.
Behold. Unsightly insects.
Is he dead? No. There you go. Now you're dead. Hydrate.
Unnecessary.
Okay. Hydrated.
Quit following me.
Okay.
Quit following me.
Yeah, I'm not following you, like, not on purpose, but my camera's kind of attached to you.
The wind rises.
No. Oh, I love his flying ability.
Behold.
No. Perfect.
Squall and fury.
No. And we made it.
Thank you all for your excellent performance. And that brings this year's Inter-Darshan Championship to a close.
Sino's just
Finally,
no. I
it gives
didn't
me
get my
great pleasure
trading
to
card.
invite our champion, Kaveh, to the stage to receive his award. Typically at this point, we would crown our champion with the diadem as well as presenting them with their award.
But he smashed it.
However, we have just received word that Kaveh has inherited Sachin's estate and made the decision to donate it all to charitable causes.
Sachin's estate is getting donated?
So much, Mora. And he gave it all up?
Kaveh's generosity will give many struggling families the chance to change their lives for the better.
I wonder how well that's gonna go, or if the Eremites and all the criminals in the desert are just gonna take it from them again.
Of course, without the diadem and prize money to present, this makes the award ceremony a little more concise than expected. Would you like to say a few words, Kaveh? I'm sure many of our audience, like myself, are curious to learn why you decided to give all this wealth away.
I'm not entirely sure what I should say under these circumstances. I'm glad to have won, even though I'd say luck played a big part in that. As for why I want to give the Mora away, I don't support Sachin's views, and I don't want to take his Mora. With a lot of things in life, people need to experience them for themselves. It shouldn't be up to one person to make a judgment on. Not him, and not me either. Anyway, this isn't really the time and place for such weighty and complicated topics. So, I guess that's all. I'll leave it there. Thanks very much.
Oh, Kave, just one moment.
Don't leave.
While this is a short and sweet award ceremony, we do still have a prize to present you with. Please take this limited edition Genius
Aww.
Invocation TCG card.
Oh,
Additionally, your champion status will be
he's
logged in your
angry.
record. This means that the sages will give priority consideration to any future project proposals you submit.
All right, I'll take the card. But as for project proposals, forget it.
In that case, I declare the award ceremony over. Let's give our champion Kave one last big round of applause.
Imagine they just hand him one trading card. Whoa, yeah. Paimon,
I
clap.
still don't really get it. The sum of Mora would have been enough for me to live in luxury for my entire life.
That just means you're not strange enough to understand the way that geniuses think. Come on, we've still got the whole Wisdom Gala to explore.
What a dick thing to say. Holy crap. Oh, Sai.
Glad that's
Wait,
over.
I just realized Saido's the only one that
good
came.
at giving speeches, but this one was just so tiring.
Yeah, and there were like 2 people in the crowd besides Sino and us. What is wrong?
Do you mean that you're still exhausted from the competition? Honestly, you don't look happy at all, but whatever else happened, you're the champion, you know? Don't you think you should be proud of that?
I suppose. Oh, wait. Sino said he wanted the card, didn't he? And now I have it, right here.
So you're gonna give it to him? But if it's a rare one, you should be able to make a tidy sum of more off it.
Why would I do that? It's of no use to me whatsoever. I may as well just give it to him. Could you pass it on to him for me when you next see him?
I have a feeling that you really just... You just want to live with Alhaitham. Accept it.
Whoa! This is a super big deal! You should do it yourself! Come on, let's go find Sino.
I mean, it's like a very sweet thought to say, I don't need it, it doesn't have any value to me, so I'm not gonna sell it. Fine, I don't necessarily 100% agree with that, but... Dude... You were trying to move out. You can't lie to us. Come on.
I was gonna rest for a while longer. Hey, stop
What?
pulling my hair!
What the fuck, Pyron?
What you looking at, Sino?
The floor. He's crying. Vertically.
I'm still thinking about the Sachin issue. What brings you here?
Well, they gave me this limited edition Genius Invocation card, and I figured you'd have more use for it than I.
But it's a limited edition. Are you sure you want to give it to me?
What else would I do with it? I have no use for it.
But it's limited edition. Kave, are you in trouble? You don't have to do all this. Just tell me what's wrong and I will help.
He probably thinks we're blackmailing him at this point.
That's not what I meant at all. Yes, I have all sorts of problems, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this card. I'll figure my own issues out by myself.
All right. In that case, I accept your generosity. But now that I realize that you have no concept of its value, I cannot simply take it from you. How about this? I shall buy it from you at a fair price. Namely, the price that the previous limited edition card sold for.
Okay, he's gonna be rich, probably.
Oh, come on. It's just one card. How much could it really be worth?
Oh, poor Kave. Oh, poor Kave. You are underestimating exclusive cards.
1 million more at the very least.
How much?
Yeah, that's not even... I expected more, to be honest.
If you feel that's too low, I can go a little higher.
1 million mora for a card? But you already have a whole bunch of these, shiny ones, don't you? I saw your deck last time we played.
Not every card is this valuable, and some cards are exquisitely designed, but not rare.
Yep, true.
Huh. Well, I guess they must pay you plenty to be General Mahamatra if you're splashing out on things like this. But really, it's fine. I'd feel bad taking Mora from a friend.
Just take it. Just take it. At this point, he said he feels great giving you the money. He doesn't mind giving you the money. If you want to move out, then you gotta take this money. If you don't want to move out, fine. Don't accept it. That's fine. But then say that you want to live with Alhaitham and accept living with him. It's not that hard. Stop hiding in the stupid
feel
room.
Bad. I save a lot. I can spare the Mora for this card.
You don't spend all your savings on your hobbies, do you? You should watch that, you know. You definitely don't want to end up borrowing money in a moment of impulsivity. Living with debt is miserable.
Who was thinking of flexing their credit card earlier? I feel like that's a certain hint. I feel like that's a certain hint to some part of the player base, but well,
Sounds like you're speaking from personal experience. I guess you've been through a lot?
I don't want to talk about it.
In that case, maybe you're the one who should be listening to your advice. In any case, I, Sino, will take this precious card, and it shall join the deck of destiny.
Sure.
Kaveh, come with me in a few moments to collect the Mora. Thanks to you, I have achieved my goal for participating in this tournament.
All right, if you insist. Far be it from me to refuse your courtesy any further. Well, at least I'll be able to keep on top of my bills this month. Maybe I'll even have some left over. In fact, let me treat you all to a meal later. Bring Tainari and Kale, too.
Well, this is what they call all's well that ends well.
All is well that ends well, I guess.
How the other contestants are doing. Let's go check in with them, shall we? Since we're guest commentators and all.
I still don't get why no one of the competition, like,
wind rises.
not even the other people that started it. There was like her and another host guy. Not even he showed up. Tainari was not there. Kale could have also been here for some reason. I don't know. Why weren't they here? Lila was not here. Skara was not here. Skara, okay, fine. Of course he's not coming. But I don't know.
Squall and fury.
It's just odd. I guess Sino's happy, and
behold,
Kaveh got some money, so
upon the gale.
That's worth it. Are they up there? If I dare come, yeah, probably. They need elevators in the city. How does one restaurant in the middle of Leah has an elevator, but like a freaking city doesn't have any vertical transport?
Quit following me.
And I went past them. There's not them. They're not even in here, damn it.
Squall and fury.
How do I cancel this? Oh no. Okay, they're absolutely at the opposite side of where I thought they would be. That's also fine. Oh, hello.
I'm telling you, you can't go wrong taking advice from me on what to wear. Back in the day, my fashion style was considered cutting edge by everyone in the academia.
Really? Well, then, sure, Madame Farzan. Maybe you could pick out a few fashionable outfits for us.
You know, back in the day is maybe a bit outdated.
Farazan, Niru!
Just saying.
Even Dia and Candace are here! What are you—
Candace and I bumped into these two while we were strolling through the streets. Madame Farazan here is pretty friendly. When she heard that we were buying clothes, she decided to give us some help.
Maybe she's a bit too helpful, but...
I don't really see anything I'm familiar with. Never mind.
We can purchase some textiles and make the clothes ourselves. Let's go with the plain fabric as our base, and embroider red and pink flowers on. Oh, and some green leaves.
Oh, wait a sec. You sure that's the latest style? That sounds a lot like what the older folks back home would wear.
Yeah.
Don't worry. This style is a timeless classic.
No thanks. This is actually sounding pretty weird.
Wait. Madame Parzan's right. That style is a classic, and used to be mainstream fashion. But these days, there are some other options too. If you don't mind, how about I pick some clothes out for everyone?
Wait, where did you come from, by the way?
It's
Was
not
it way
often that
here?
we get to meet up, especially since Candace rarely makes it to Sumeru City. Also, I know a few places where I can get a great bargain.
Sure. I'm happy to leave it to you.
I'll come with you to have a look. One always has to keep on top of what the youth of today are into.
Madame Farazan? Come quick! She's over here!
Oh no.
Who are you?
We're new in the academia. We saw all the amazing things you did during the competition. Do you have any classes we could sign up for?
Of course I do. And you're both very welcome to join.
That's great! We can't wait. What's your area of research? Precision mechanics?
I'm from Haravatat.
Huh? But you seem like an expert in machines. Wait, sorry. I remember now. You were representing the Haravatat Darshan in the championship.
True. She kind of has a thing for mechanics, but also just isn't in that Darshan for some
Their
reason.
classes are so boring, though. I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me know if you run any other classes in the future. I'll be there.
That was not that nice.
I knew it. What about you? Aren't you going to leave with your friend?
I think you're amazing, Madame Farazan, and I'd like to learn from you for a while if possible. I can take the class you're teaching as an option, even though cross-Darshan lessons might be a little tough to arrange. But I look forward to learning from you.
I see. You're a good egg, child. Don't worry. Study under me, and I promise you, you will get the best teaching available.
Well, I mean, arguably, she has the most ancient traditional teaching. If that's the best, I don't know.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Well, I won't disturb you any further. See you in class.
But at least she's nice.
I don't quite understand what happened there, but congratulations, I think.
I don't know what it is with Ruzan. She's old, but she kind of indulges in that, which is fine. But she still behaves like a grandma.
Traveler, Paimon.
It's just weird.
Would you two like to come and pick out some clothes?
Yeah, the traveler could really use some new clothes, not lying.
Sorry, we can't.
Aw.
We've got a meal with Kaveh later, and we have to check in with all the other contestants before then. Oh, by the way, have any of you seen Hat Guy or Layla?
I don't know where Hat Guy went. We just saw Layla not too long ago, though. But she was hanging out with some other Ratahoa students, so we didn't get a
Ooh.
chance to speak with her. Are you gonna go and see what she's up to?
Ratahoa students? They must be the ones who voted for her to enter the competition, right?
I hope it's her fans and not the other ones that just wanted to see her fail.
Oh, she didn't end up winning, so Paimon wonders how they feel about that. Let's go take a peek.
She got second place. That's something.
Welcome. Get your spices here. We've
Wait,
got
where
all
is she?
kinds.
She's further up. Okay. Coming for ya. Hope she's safe. Like, safe in a mental way. Obviously, I don't think they are gonna attack her. And even if they would be dead because she's a lot stronger.
I'm sorry, everyone. I could have done better in the third round.
Oh, stop it! If you're going to beat yourself up after doing as well as you did, how bad does that make us look, huh? Heck, it's not like any of us had the guts to enter the championship.
I didn't see the whole thing, but you were the only contestant who scored points in both the first 2 rounds, right?
I think so, yeah.
And I heard that you actually found the diadem first in round 3. You came so close to winning the competition.
Aw, I just got lucky, I think.
That can't be true. You had some really stiff competition out there. The renowned Tainari from Amorta, even Sino the General Mahamatra was there. You're amazing, all of you. Getting points off them is a huge achievement. The way I see it, people aren't exaggerating one bit with the nicknames they give you. You are a genuine genius.
Yeah, like, those people are great. I like that she has those classmates. But I'm not sure about all of them.
Aw, thanks a lot. But I really don't think I qualify as a genius. In the second round, for instance, I dozed off and somehow found myself beside the device when I came to.
Which is your special power, not gonna lie.
Ah, come on, don't be so hard on yourself. We've decided we're taking you out to celebrate, and that's final. Let's go. Cheer up, Layla. The rest of today's all about you.
Looks like things are going well for Layla. This is great! We haven't seen Hat Guy since the end of the competition. Oh well, it's almost mealtime. We better go meet up with Kaveh and Sino now.
Oh well, who cares about him? Can I interject myself here real quick?
I can't believe it. But in the end, no one was disappointed in me. What a relief. Finally.
She's gonna fall asleep during the dinner.
Some good sleep.
Which is good. Brings out her other ego, which is good. Okay, let's go. Sit in the bazaar again. Let's just try to go through here. But to be honest, I can't understand how Lila could be very annoying to other people. It's super annoying when you have someone around who's always doubting themselves.
Too slow.
Or doesn't accept a compliment. Can be super annoying, even though I'm probably that guy. Hi, have you started playing Star Rail, and what level am I on? I am currently at level 0 and I haven't started it. Don't think I have time for that. Especially with like Zelda releasing in a few weeks. I don't think I have the time to pick up another game. Time for meal. Yep. It's finally Paimon's time. Paimon. We're gonna lunch in. Oh wait, there's a second floor? Channel is taking away all my time. See? We don't have time for Star Rail.
Are you sure you have enough to cover this? Don't blow it all at once.
To be honest, I probably would make for some time for Zenless Zone Zero. That looks fun, but it looks more like a thing that I would play for 10 minutes or a quarter of an hour or something like that every day. But still, I don't think I have enough time for more games at the moment.
Don't worry, I budgeted very carefully, and this is well within my means. Anyway, I've lost count of how many times you've treated me. It's high time I return the favor. Oh, Traveler, Paimon, over here!
When does Zenless Zone Zero release? Or ZZZ? I'm gonna... Which is... I don't know. Zenless Zone Zero sounds quite the opposite to ZZZ, but that's a different debate. It's probably intentional. Do we know when it releases? I just knew that there was a beta testing phase or something. But nothing more.
Ooh, look at all this! Good food, here we come!
I heard that you went to see the other contestants. How's everyone doing?
Faruzan found herself a student, and Layla's classmates are bowled over by how well she did. We couldn't find Hat Guy, though. Who knows where he's gone?
Alhaitham's gone missing in action, too. Huh. The one time I'm actually in a good enough mood to treat him to a nice meal, he disappears without a trace.
They're doing something together. No chance. But it's a hefty game to begin with. Hefty in what way? It is a... that's oversimplifying it, but a turn-based Pokemon kind of game, right? With multiple characters and a bit more intricacies, but still. I don't know what exactly you mean with hefty.
That guy. Where the heck could he have gone? I still have questions about that note he left. Well, whatever. He can do what he wants. Now, let's eat.
You all share a delicious meal and Paimon is finally happy. Look at that smile.
You shocked me a little when you hurled the diadem to the ground. On further reflection, of course, it made sense, but at the time I was expecting at least some amount of deliberation.
Sachin's voice started talking to me inside my head from the moment I picked it up. I could feel his emotions, too. It was a mix of despair and horror swirling around inside my mind. He bombarded me with his ideas relentlessly, like he was trying to brainwash me. It gave me a splitting headache that only got worse as he went on. Like I was saying at the time, his views are not necessarily completely without value. But if all his research does is lead to misfortune, then we're probably better off without it.
If his forbidden research were to spread in a harmful form and cause people to suffer, the Matra would step in and ban it.
I think you did the right thing. I suppose another way to approach it would have been to claim that you agreed to inherit his research, but give up the research as soon as you've inherited the wealth. But that wouldn't have been your style.
Yeah.
I won't comment on his theories or experiments, but I don't believe that he was careless in his choice of candidate. He chose you. That means he knew what he was doing.
Give me another second. Okay, there we are. My poor nose.
Perhaps. I just think that if you accept someone else's things, you should honor their wishes.
That's a good thing. It means that you have integrity.
Thank you, oh my god, thank you. See, you get me, Kale. It's a good thing Alhaitham isn't here right now. He'd be quick to explain why you're wrong.
True.
Seems like you always include him in the conversation, even when he isn't here.
Yep.
True.
No dinner with Kaveh is complete without a few words about Alhaitham.
He's living in his mind rent-free.
I sense that Alhaitham has in fact been here with us all along.
He's here? Where? Why didn't you tell me?
He lives rent-free in each of our hearts.
Yeah, kinda. I would go with minds, but heart is fine.
Oh, that was horrifying. It literally sent chills down my spine.
Good thing you didn't say that before we started eating. That would have killed the mood in a heartbeat.
Alright, enough about Alhaitham. Tainari, did you achieve what you wanted out of the championship?
I did,
F's
in the
in
first
chat.
round, in fact. Word of mouth proved very effective.
True, he got
I
what he
spoke
wanted.
to a handful of people, they told their friends, and so on. Now, a record number of people have signed up to attend the next lecture.
It's interesting. Sino got what he wanted, Tainari got what he wanted, Kaveh kinda got what he wanted, Lila got what he wanted, not sure about Head Guy, and Faruzan partially? Not, well, I guess kinda.
Oh, are you free next month? You should come along. Maybe even say a few words.
About what? I don't know the first thing about anything Amorta related.
Just play to your strengths. For instance, you could talk about the distinguishing features of rainforest architecture, or ask everyone not to chop down too many trees the next time they're building a house.
Fair.
Oh, well, that's no problem. Sure, I'll make time. Has everyone had enough to eat? I can order more if anyone's still hungry.
I'm full. Thanks. Paimon's super full too.
What?
If only we could eat like this every day.
Paimon, what have I heard you say you're full the last time? That's rare.
Yeah, we should do this more often. Work will always be there, but seeing friends is important too. This is a good restaurant. Let's definitely come here again.
Sounds good. We should pick a few other places as backup options, though.
There are other good places around here too? Oh, and don't forget to invite us if you go. There's nothing we love more than good food.
I do have a feeling that Paimon is hungry
Cafe.
again.
Do you have plans after this?
I was thinking of maybe going to the academia for some alone time. Nothing set in stone, though. Why do you ask?
Since everyone is free, why don't we play a few matches of Genius Invocation TCG?
I do have a feeling that he intentionally made a rhyme out of that.
Eager to show off your new limited edition card, are you?
Not to show off. This is my way of thanking you for your help.
Oh, all right, sure. I didn't bring my deck with me, though, so I'll need to borrow one.
Actually, Master, I made a new one a few days back.
Don't tell me you've been spending all your study hours playing cards.
Come on, no need to be so stern. They do say that your innate interests are your best teacher, don't they?
Well, they're having a fun time. Ooh, did I see pizza? No. Okay, never mind. Looks tasty too, though. Where's the exit? I'm lost. Help. Oh, there it is.
Too slow.
Pineapple on pizza? Why is there pineapple on the pizza? Why is there a pineapple on the pizza, Mont? I need a 5-page essay now.
Well, it looks
with your
like the
reasoning.
Inter-Darshan Championship's a wrap.
Feels like it isn't, otherwise we wouldn't be talking, Paimon.
All that stuff with Sachin and the diadem got sorted too. Have you still got anything else on your mind?
Something about Sachin's research?
Oh, right! Yeah, Sachin said that he placed his research materials at somewhere beginning with but Kaveh smashed the diadem of knowledge before he could finish!
Academia?
It might be dangerous
Oh.
if someone finds his old research stash, right? Where do you think it could be?
Aru Village.
Holy smokes, you're right! He said he spent all that time researching in the desert, didn't he? So it's very possible that that's where he'd leave all his suits.
There's a spin crystal.
Alright then, let's head off to Aru Village and try our luck!
Spin crystal. There we go. Because it's delicious, you're still missing like 4.95% of 4.95 pages of your essay, but I agree with your no, I don't agree with your statement, but I'm fine with your statement.
The wind rises.
I don't like pineapple, so I obviously don't like pineapple on pizza. I'm not sure about why, or if there's any problem with that combination. I couldn't care less, to be honest, but I just don't like pineapple.
I'm out of here!
Can Sayu roll over water when she's... No. Sad.
Yeah!
Squall and fury.
But he can. Well, but he still gets stuck. Okay, is that a longer trip than I thought? Oh, especially when I'm off track, yep. Don't leave markers everywhere, stop doing that. Okay, there we go.
Behold!
Okay, where exactly here?
The wind rises. Upon the gale.
Doesn't seem to be in Aru Village. Wait, oh, that's why I'm Aru Village. I'm so damn Are villages in the desert? Oh no. Ah, brain. Brain. I guess I know who we're gonna find here. A certain head guy and a certain Alhaitham. One of them I've already found. Look what he's reading.
Didn't expect to run into you here.
Did you?
Oh, hey, Thumb. What are you doing here? And what are you reading? Are those?
Sachin's notes? Yes. I came across his profile while I was organizing some documents and became interested in his research. If it wasn't for that, I never would have agreed to being a commentator. I had a hunch after seeing the fragment of his mind, and sure enough, I came here and found his research.
Wait! So, you've read it already? Are you alright? How do you feel?
I think you may have misunderstood something. The reason Sachin chose that architect to inherit his research was that only he could really empathize with both the calamity and the humanity that these notes seek to convey. Only one who resonates with these sentiments would suffer and begin to think of history as bleak, the present as perplexing, and the future as pessimistic. Empathy is a double-edged sword. Clearly, I am not the same sort of person as Sachin was. Empaths have many friends, and their wide social circle comes with certain societal advantages. But this also makes it hard for them to achieve their goals.
Why's that?
All important things in life involve other people. As such, it's extremely difficult to live a life that causes no harm whatsoever to others. If you really want to achieve your goals, you have to be prepared to make enemies along the way. Not everyone can deal with that reality. And that reality is like the material here. Objective, heavy, negative. But, at the end of the day, for all these experiment results and conclusions, it's just one person's perspective, Sachin's.
So, what are your thoughts now that you've read it?
As a scholar, Sachin was without a doubt a genius. He laid the blame for the darkness in the world squarely on humanity, experimented extensively with reliable results, and drew logical conclusions. In that sense, one might say his views were correct.
So, people are bad? And things can only ever get worse? All of that's true?
That is not a question for me to answer. Someone else will arrive shortly. You can ask them instead.
Oh yeah.
All I will say is that the world is not built on correctness alone. Sometimes, being correct means nothing at all.
I think the person that's gonna come up right now is probably pretty well equipped to answer that, but we'll see. Wait, yeah, what did the line written in ancient script mean?
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can.
Oh, I think I get it now, actually.
By their own choice, the idealist seeks to bring happiness to all while denying themselves the same. Thus, they shall never reach even the borders of truth until they wipe away the ignorance that blinds them. I've never been able to agree with certain philosophies. Even Sachin himself struggled to comprehend the notion of sacrificing oneself for the greater good. But sadly, all viewpoints will find their supporters, and the way we see the world largely decides our fates. All right then, I got what I came for. These research materials are yours to look after. I'll be off.
Okay.
Wait, so you came here just to read this stuff? You missed out on a big get-together, you know.
Get-together? Ah, yes, that makes sense. This is a good opportunity for that sort of thing.
Guess what? Kaveh treated everyone this time.
Then I'm sure he packed up the leftovers for me. See ya.
Yeah, he's not an empath, that's for sure.
Well, it seems like he really wasn't affected by this research. He said that someone else would answer our questions. Who do you think that'll be?
Is it that hard to tell? Who haven't we seen so far? Let's wait. And okay, I didn't expect Nahida, but of course, there's the second person when Nahida appears.
You're already here.
Hello.
Oh, and that guy.
Nahida and that guy. Ugh.
Wait, so you asked him to take part in the championship? Yes, it was me. Are you surprised?
Kinda.
Did you know that there was something wrong with the diadem from the start? And if so, why didn't you switch it out for another one? Because Sachin's research is not mistaken. He spent his entire life researching this topic, and these materials are a result of that. These are the crystallization of his wisdom. Yes, I was worried that the material might cause some disruption, but I didn't want to wipe away all his hard work searching for the truth. So instead, I had Hat Guy here help me keep an eye on things.
Ah, you feel so great now, don't you? You could have just told us.
Seriously? I think you can stop calling me that now.
Why? Don't you like it? Well, anyway, if Sachin's chosen successor hadn't been able to handle his research, or if it had brought pain to more people, he would have intervened at a suitable moment.
And after all that, the person Sachin chose turned his nose up at his life's work. Pretty hilarious.
Kinda.
I was also hoping that this could be an opportunity for you to learn how to interact with people normally.
Yeah, no.
It looks like that didn't work out.
Yeah.
That wasn't necessary. I'm still paying you back for your help. And the last thing I need is more reasons to be indebted to you.
So you think that would be a good thing? Oh man. If you think it would be a good thing, then try to get there.
Nahida, what did you mean by Sachin's research is not mistaken? Does that mean that you approve of his research? Put it this way instead. Truth to me is like a shroom boar.
Okay.
Some people only see the mushroom on the shroom boar's back, and they conclude that the shroom boar is a mushroom. Others see only the shroom boar's body, and they declare that the shroom boar is a boar.
So they only see half of the picture.
Still others look deeper inside, and determine that the shroom boar is meat. These conclusions are all correct in their own way, but none of them objectively describe the shroom boar. Paimon kinda gets it, but also not really.
That's fine, Paimon.
The world is
Analogy
the same
makes
way.
me hungry. Oh no.
No one, not even I included, can understand it in its entirety. All of us are somewhere on the path toward truth.
I don't even think a shroom boar would make me hungry. They kind of look disgusting.
Within the confines of our limited knowledge, some may blindly believe in the beauty of this world, and others may focus only on its evils. In truth, the most important thing isn't what state the world is in now, but what people hope it will become. But of course, I don't mean that as a criticism or a call to action. Ultimately, my duty as the God of Wisdom is to guide every form of wisdom to a place where it can find its purpose.
That was a long speech. So what are you actually going to do with these research materials?
Because Kaveh, as the successor of this research, does not wish to see these ideas disseminated, I will seal it up. But even though Sachin's research could be considered negative wisdom, it is still a building block of the truth. If someone wishes to follow in his footsteps in the future, I will not stop them.
Interesting view.
I also look forward to the day that a member of the Inter-Darshan can not only comprehend his theories, but also find a way out from the despair as well.
It's an interesting view she has.
Vahumana doesn't have that kind of talent. Wait, you're not intending to keep me in Vahumana long term, are you?
Uh-oh.
I don't remember signing up to become a scholar. Don't you think I'm useful enough to you as a prisoner?
You're not a prisoner.
Oh boy, here we go again. You think so? Well, to that, I would say that in Sumeru, even prisoners have a right to an education. I hope that your studies in Vahumana will help you deal with your own fate and learn how best to settle old debts from your past. I will review your final thesis myself.
Oh no.
I'm
How
expecting
great.
great things from you, Mr. Hat Guy.
He's dying inside. Oh, that's... Oh. That's kind of the worst fate ever. If you don't want to study and you get cursed to study, that's horrible. Oof. Poor you. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. Oh, phew. Imagine having a god review your theses. Yeah. Especially a god that you're a prisoner of. Gonna work out perfectly. Poor you. But he's still... maybe it will work out great. I think Naida has a plan for him. And he still has to work on himself a lot. So maybe it's for the good. He just has to make friends. Like, come on, make friends. I assume your appearance on the this competition didn't really help that, but I don't know. I certainly don't wait, what was Varumana? Varumana. Because I'm not sure, what do they actually study? Oh, why does a why does a hamburger appear when I Google that? Yeah, interesting. Let's search differently. There. Specializes in etiology, which means the set of causes or manner of causation of a disease or condition. The investigation or attribution of the cause or reason for... Oh god, that's a horrible subject, holy crap. I mean, the description is crazy. It's basically the study of cause. Crazy. I mean, that's something very, not hypothetical, something very... psychological is also wrong. Damn it, I messed it up. What do you call that? Something that is... Oh god, how do I mess it up? Okay. I can't use my spacebar, apparently. How do you call it when something is mostly based on like beliefs and stuff? I don't know. I guess that's the term for it. Etiology. Fine. Oh, okay, nice. Oop. Let's collect it. Where is it? Wait, what is missing? Oh, 40. Oh, I need to cook more. Wait, let me see what I can cook. Did I master those? I only have 3. I did master those though. Let's master those. Let's master some real quick. Oh, I mastered those already, damn it. Did I master all of those? Okay. So yeah, we're probably just gonna cook a bit. Let her cook. And then... Oh wow, I didn't have enough to even make more. And then we're gonna call it for today. Because I think I still need to rest up a bit. My nose is still super runny. I hope that next time I'm gonna be fit as a whatever, as a bean. Is that even a thing? In like 2 weeks, I think I will have 2 holidays again, which is nice. So I think that's around the time when Legend of Zelda releases, so maybe we can do some streaming of that. I think I'll probably just decide to, okay, I want to play that game, so I'm probably gonna stream it. And it might be that I'm just more focused on playing the game than like trying to make something that is semi-entertaining. But yeah, I think that's the plan. Super looking forward to that game. Okay, let me cook real quick. Let me just finish that one. And then we'll call it. Oh no, I tapped out. No, no, help. No, damn it. That's how you don't cook. Oh, those rice balls look kind of strange. My poor nose. Hey, and hot water is restored in my house, so I can finally take a shower again. Maybe that will help with my nose. Because right now it's not in a good shape. Okay. Got proficiency in that one, I think. I didn't get proficiency in the pizza as well. What kind of person am I? But yeah, we'll do that some other time or maybe off stream. But yeah, okay. Boop, 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 boop. Is this the right one? Post stream? Yeah. Oh, that's too far. Wait. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you as always. Hope you're having a great rest of the week and we'll see each other on Saturday next week. Or this week. It's this week. See you all. Have fun and don't study too much. Don't fall into nihilism. And see you all. Have a great time. Thank you, Proxy, for the 2 gifted subs. Love you all. And now I find the right button. There we go.